Hello students, today let me discuss the last element in this chapter, that is so called as Fayol versus Taylor a comparison, because these are the two different thinkers who have developed their own principles and also justified in their own way. But after going through all those principles, we can differentiate some of the aspects on these basis. So first one, speaking about the Henry Fayol, the first basis is that qualification as the graduation. Actually, by qualification, the Henry Fayol was the mining engineer. From mining academy, he has rightly graduated, that is, he was a mining engineer. And looking to the F.W. Taylor, he was a mechanical engineer. This is the first point of differentiation. And second thing is that perspective. Fayol's principles were developed from the perspective of the top level, whereas F.W. Taylor gave the principles and techniques keeping lower level in mind. So, highlighting the perception of the Henry Fayol, as we all know that according to Henry Fayol, the top level management are superiors and they are the one who have the authority to give the unity of command as well as the unity of direction. That is why he has rightly given importance to the top level management or the higher authorities or the superiors of the company. But whereas F.W. Taylor has focused on the lower level management, according to him, they are not the workers, but they are lower level managers, at the same time higher level workers also. That is why he is having perception about the workers. That is why he has having the perception with respect to the lower level management. That is the second point of differentiation. And third thing is that unity of command. This principle is strictly followed in case of Henry Fayol. Taylor did not follow this principle and insisted on functional foremanship. Why? Because under the unity of command there will be only one boss for each one of the employees, and each employee has to receive the orders from the respective boss and have to responsible to that boss only. But whereas in case of functional foremanship, actually department wise and profile wise, you can find different bosses, different managers or the superiors. That is why he has focused on the functional foremanship. Functional foremanship means the workers are the one who are going to perform the functions of the organization. That is the third point of differentiation. And fourth thing is that applicability. The principles of Henry Fayol are applicable, are universally applicable, as they are more flexible. But whereas Taylor's techniques are less flexible and can be applied in specialized situations. In the sense, according to Henry Fayol, they are going to be universally applicable. Universally applicable, that is why they are more flexible. In the sense, they are not that much absolute. But whereas the Taylor's principles are, according to Taylor's principle, they are less flexible. Depending on the situation at a particular point of time, you are going to apply the principles according to F.W. Taylor. That is the fourth point of differentiation. And fifth thing is that basis of formation. Fayol's principles are based on personal experiences, but whereas Taylor's work is based on observation and experiments. So actually this distinguishes the real opinion of the Henry Fayol as well as the F.W. Taylor. the basis for the formation of this kind of a principle, actually Henry Fayol has used his own experiences. But whereas F.W. being a scientist, he has adopted some effective methods called as experiments as well as the observation methods. These are the two important methods which are going to be adopted by the F.W. Taylor so as to develop these kind of principles. So this is the fifth point of differentiation. And whereas sixth point of differentiation is that focus. Fayol focused on improving overall administration of the organization. But whereas Taylor focused on increasing productivity of the workers. In the sense, so here why Fayol has focused on the improving overall development of the organization, because he has given importance to the general management. But whereas that F.W. Taylor has focused on the increasing the productivity as well as the efficiency, then only the workers are going to increase their performance with respect to their work profile. And seventh thing, personality. The Henry Fayol was so called as the father of general management. But whereas F.W. Taylor is concerned, he was a father of scientific management. So this question is going to be asked for many number of times. You need to understand that Henry Fayol is the father of general management. F.W. Taylor is the father of scientific management. And eighth one, expression. What he has expressed? Fayol's contribution is expressed as general theory of administration, in the sense that so as to improve the overall performance of a company. Overall performance of a company, the top level management are going to set the objectives and unity of direction. Likely they are going to improve the overall performance of the company. But whereas Taylor's contribution is expressed as scientific management. What is scientific management? What you are expecting from the employees, seeing that employees are working in a best and the cheapest way or not. That is actually mean by the scientific management. And human element. Fayol has focused on the human element like equity, initiative and stability of the tenure. The general management can be achieved if you focus on the human elements. What are those? One is the equity. There should not be discrimination of employees on any grounds, on any parameters. Initiation. The employees should take an initiation and leadership so as to forefront the performance of the company for longer period of time. And apart from that, stability of the tenure. Once the worker is going to be appointed, he should be appointed for a fixed period of time. And next thing is that to increase in production as compared to the human elements. But whereas the F.W. Taylor has not been given importance to the human elements, but out of that he has focused on the increasing the productivity. Increasing the productivity, that is going to contribute for the performance of the production also, performance of the employees also. And last thing is that the emphasis in the sense the functions of the manager, whereas the standardization of the work and the tools. What he has emphasized is the Henry Fayol has truly been focused on the functions to be performed by the managers. Why? Because that is nothing but a general administration. The overall development of the company can be seen when the functions are going to be performed by the workers. And whereas standardization of work and the tools. Why? Because the F.W. Taylor has developed the standard methods. He has identified and determined the standard time. That is why standardization of the work and the tools are going to be contributions which are going to be emphasized by the F.W. Taylor. So these are the some point of comparison between the opinions of the Henry Fayol as well as the F.W. Taylor. Please go through the slide and the discussion, and I also attach the snap of the picture of the discussion also. Okay.